real quickly, I'm just going to show you a report, and there's a lot of templates that are available that you can create. There's a bunch of predefined templates here. We'll just say by state. Say OK to that. Now, everything is currently in a closed state, so you're going to see one big green dot. But if they were open, closed, in review, you're going to get a graphical representation in a pie chart of what's going on with those change orders. So this is just some of the reporting that you can do to apply some search results on your data that's going on with your change orders. I wanted to show you the email notification, so let's take a look at that. This was the email notification that was related to the electrical change order. Give it a few seconds to open up here. And this came directly through Microsoft Outlook. It provides you a series of links to all the data. You can see here that it shows you change order requires action. So me being the designer, I need to do something for that particular change order. It shows me what state it's in, but it gives me all the relevant information that's going on with that change order. There's also another one that we had done. This was the ECO that we had modified just that one item. And you can see it gives me links to that item, and it also shows me that it's currently been approved. So again, we get multiple levels of notification based on what's going on with that change order. So we're getting close to the end here, so I'm going to switch back to our PowerPoint. And we've got a few more slides that we want to show you here. Not sure why I can't get to my... There we go. So let me go down to the slide here. So this was just a little recap. We showed you that Autodesk Vault Manufacturing enables users to release a complete project and all the related data easily and efficiently. You saw that with the electrical project. All the components that were related to that project automatically came into the change order, and I was able to release them with one process. We're able to capture drawing markups electronically and store them in the change order. So that way I always have a historical reference to go back to and see that information. So no drawings have been lost or coffee spilled on them, whatever. They're all organized in one location. I'm always getting status updates of those change orders. So as it moves forward in the workflow, I either get an email notification or I get that simple notification that we saw inside the Vault Manufacturing client. I'm also able to route change orders to individuals that need to be part of the process. You can create some pre-configured templates, or you can customize it as it goes along. And at the end there, I showed you that you can generate some reports on change orders so that you get a good idea of what types of activities are going on with the change orders and what their current status is. So with that, Stephanie's got, I'll do this one last slide here. So with Master Graphics, the way we go about our implementation is a predefined approach, and we look at it in three different ways: people, process, and technology. So the people that we have here at Master Graphics are all certified DM specialists, and I'm one of them. We all go through training to understand how the product works, how to configure it, and how to ultimately make it successful with an organization. We also have a predefined process, and it's a very simple methodology. We assess, prepare, deploy, and maintain. So we go through and we understand how you work with your data. We prepare, that means we configure the environment and make sure that it's set up the way you want it. We deploy that technology, and that's the physical implementation. And then we maintain that. So we make sure that you continue to use the product and that it's successful for its continued use within your organization. And the technology is getting much more improved over the years now. We now have multiple products. We now have the Core Vault, Vault Workgroup, Vault Collaboration, and Vault Manufacturing. So we have 4 different products that we can apply to your processes, and all those are scalable. So depending upon your needs, you can start off with Workgroup and slowly migrate to Vault Manufacturing as the need and features come about with your company. So with that said, I'll pass it over to Stephanie. She has a few more slides to wrap up with.
And I will be very quick about this. I mainly would like to thank you for attending today. Again, to reiterate, our interest is in making you more successful through increased productivity, cost-effectiveness, superior quality control, and enhanced operational efficiency, and finally, helping you move beyond 3D to digital prototyping. As I said, with that, we'd be happy to answer any questions you may have. And I'd also like to encourage you to contact either me or Darren or your other Master Graphics account representative if you would like additional information. So again, thank you for attending.
Sorry, Stephanie. If anybody does have any questions, you can raise your hand with the interface and I can unmute your phone. If not, we'll end the presentation. I'll wait here for a few more minutes just to see if anybody has any questions. Stephanie, did any questions come through as we were going along with the presentation?
No.
Okay. All right. Looks like nobody's raising their hand, so I think what we'll do is we'll end this. So one last time, I'd just like to thank everybody for the opportunity to give you a presentation on Vault Manufacturing. I appreciate your time. We'll leave our contact information up here. Feel free, if you want to contact me or Stephanie, you can certainly do that at your leisure. Thanks again.